This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Well, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in, everybody, to Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all know I normally give y'all two shows, an 11 a.m. show and a 6 p.m. show, but Carbon Beyond the Gates, child, y'all will be getting reviews very soon, okay? Believe me, we got a lot to catch up on. I take care of some business. Speaking of taking care of some business, I'm going to take care of some business after the show. But hello, Linnell Stiller. We are here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16, episode 11 after show. Let's be honest. And we about to do that from the jump here. So higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Yes, we are. Let me take down that kind of intro there. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. So this comment right here. In response to what you say on Tea Talk with Your Girls Live, since they blocked me from responding, I don't care to get to know you at all. Here's the gag sweet. I don't have to care to get to know your ass either. You really thought that was going to hurt me? Oh, my heart. Child, please. The fact that this idiotic waste of life who ain't got no purpose and should have been swallowed by their fucking mother got big mad but came over to my life goes to show you they ain't got no foundation of morality. Because if you don't like somebody, you stay away from them. Okay. All right. So that being said, now what we're going to do with that there is we're going to just hide you here. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Yep. And we're going to put you in time out for 24 hours. And we're also going to remove your ass. Done. Like, what? Oh, my Lord Jesus. That's hilarious, child. Moving on. Like, oh, you want attention? You got it. All right, y'all, let's get to some wrong with child. Anyway, listen, the title of the episode is Let's Be Honest. So I'm being honest. So it all kicks off with Angela, right? So Charles Oakley is a coach of the Killer Threes in Ice Cube's Big Three basketball league, right? So the producers ask Charles, do you love Angela? He can't come to terms with saying that he loves Angela on camera. And I'm like, wait a minute. Sir, it was a simple question. Either you love her or you don't. And Angela played it off. But come on now. If you love your wife, you love your wife. If you don't, you don't. See, this is why Nelly and Ashanti should not do their reality show. They should not do their reality show. They should not do their reality show. Because guess what? It's not going to do anything good wrong. Oh, shout out to Anonymous T, by the way, who did a video on Nelly and Ashanti, right? And talking about how, Nelly was disrespecting Ashanti on the live, this, that, the third. And it's just like, dude, like, bro, do you not realize who you have? Like, if I had Ashanti, right? If Ashanti was Ashanti Lee, A-L, that I would actually want in my life, right? Ashanti Lee. I would keep that to myself so damn much. I wouldn't want to share it. I wouldn't want to share it. I would not want to share it with the world. The only way you're going to see me and Ashanti out is at red carpet or if we doing an interview, something, right? Because I feel like with reality TV, right, life has become such entertainment, but there's no sanctity in privacy, right? So to me, I just feel like, listen. No, we're not doing reality TV, but hey, to each their own. So when it comes to Angela, right? When it comes to Angela, that's fine. I could care less. I'm literally only doing it for my 3,000 people over here that believe in me, that ride with me, and that invest in me. okay? Because we actually cover other content over here, okay? So, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, but if you let it fly, it must apply, okay? So, with that being said, now, Angela coddles her family members, but Charles believes that they got to hit the wall and learn. Charles, I'm with you. Some people got to hit the wall and learn sometimes, brother. I'm with you. Because it's just like, at some point in time, after I've made all of the love, grace, and space for you, and you don't want to do it for me, and that's your right not to do it for me. But at some point in time, we ain't got to do this shit. Oh, what is on west side? Everybody making their stance on what is on west side. So then we see Cynthia. Shamia comes through, and they're at a bar. So Shamia feels a way about, Porsha talking about, her behind everybody's backs, this, that, and the third, right? And so, to me, I feel her, right? Like, if you're going to talk about me, talk to me about me, right? That's all I ask. That's it. Because that's the thing, is like a lot of people will go off of someone's broken, damaged, and busted image of you just because they don't have the capacity, capability, comprehension of brain cells from a brain to utilize their faculties to be like, wait a minute, hang on. Let me go see for myself who this person is. In the words of Phaedra Parks, we got to get to know people in their current and present form. Just saying. Shamia feels like this could have been private. Some of it did hurt me. And, apparently Miss Diane and Shamia's mom, they were good friends, but then they had issues. And it's just like, if somebody's mama is saying, like, watch out for her, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, or for me, watch out for him, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And it's just like, excuse me, he or she has that same castle for a stone because your ass ain't perfect either. Then it's just like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, Swamp Talk Louisiana chick. That sister right there is amazing. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Swamp Talk Louisiana chick. Amazing, amazing, amazing sister right there. Just wanted to shout her out there. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, if you want to come against me, I'm from the Calvary of God. You from the army of man. Like, if you're going to aim, but you better not fucking miss. That's how I feel about Porsha's mama, Miss Diane. It's just like, you saying Shamia don't fall too far from the tree, but Miss Diane, I don't know if you know how your daughter has moved on national television, but
it's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days. Where the hell that bitch live at?
It's
I'm saying. So you want to be upset? Oh, you're fine, my friend. Love you right back. Love you right back. Love you right back, my friend. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to that beautiful sister right there. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love that sister very much. To the moon and back for sure. So, like I said, your daughter, Miss Diane, has a 265-day-a-year mindset. She doesn't know how to communicate with people, as we see a little bit later on this episode. And she got upset with her baby daddy because her baby daddy, who's a full-grown single-ass man, was working with Drew Sidora. And last time I checked, doesn't Porsha work around people that other people don't like? But yeah, everybody can be adult, right? Adulting is such in the eye of the beholder. Because it's just like, for example, with our channel here, Brainley's Virtual Tour Live is a TV show, right? TV viewing on YouTube is the number one way that people are watching YouTube now. So I'm on TVs all across America, around the world. I've shown my stats before where I'm hitting every corner of the nation around the world, right? So if you want to have a television show, then you gotta be about your television show, right? So if you say that you can produce a show, you gotta have this, right? You got to have a commercial break, right? Kind of like this.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
So after that, they gotta be able to welcome you back from the break like this.
I'm loving it.
And then they gotta have a signature outro. Know what you're doing, do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself, is nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you, you spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or just showing that anybody can talk about their dream, but it takes somebody to actually be about it. Make sure the replay is not just for you watching. Let's do it, but if you want to experience it again, I love you, I bow, I embrace you all. Always remember to see love, God, give it, or see love, God, give it, or see love, God, give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of you, damn self. And finally, y'all listen. I'll just put it like this. You know, everything that everybody is snapping ain't worth chatting about. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings that are on the way for you. Me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. And bye, everybody. That's how you're about your dream if you say you want to do a TV show. So, like, I'm flabbergasted on how Porsha can have the black dancer, black proxy, black imagination to be the queen bee, to tell people who they can work with and can't work with, but yet you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Oh, child. Okay, child. Okay. Moving on. So, Kelly is having a waffle tasting. As y'all know, she's opened up her second location. She's got some debt that she's in, but she's paying that off. So does Angela. She has about $2 million for debt. Britt is choosing some wedding outfits. She's not getting married, but one of her friends are. And then Shamia is choosing out a single for her album. So then Porsha is going bowling at Bolero. Shout out to Lucky Strike Entertainment, by the way. That owns Bolero and many bowling locations across the country, around the world. Also, they're the owners of the Professional Bowlers Association, I think, PBA. But anyway, shout out to them. So they're at bowling at Bolero. Cynthia and Angela come in, and Porsha is just donking that donk around. And child, I'm sorry, that ain't real. That ain't real. Like, Nzinga Amani is real. Porsha Williams is fake. Come on now. Really? I mean, you've had surgery on yourself before. Like, come on now. That's all fake. That is all fake. That's all fake, man. And that's my opinion, too, okay? Now, I don't want all the Porsha fans. You just hang because you can't get Porsha, child. If Porsha Williams is an option for a wife. Thank God I'm single. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the kids are asking about updates about Simon and where he's at. And listen, I feel for the kids, right? I don't feel for Porsha because Porsha did what she did with what Kelly asked, which was the question that everybody asked, rather. Why did you steal somebody else's man? Right? So kids are asking about updates. I feel bad for them because, kids didn't ask to be here. They deserve to have a happy, productive, and uplifting home. But when you don't have a happy, healthy, and uplifting person raising you, then there it is. Child, anyway. Mentally, Porsha can't divorce her friend. You can't divorce your friend, but yet you decide to cut off Drew Sidor's Go Naked Hair contract. Right? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm straight. I'm like, wait a minute. In my studio, it looked like the screen. My bad. But anyway, moving on. I'm like, you don't want to mentally divorce your friend, Shamia, but yet you can throw away Drew Sidor and Go Naked Hair contract. Okay. So Drew is on to her mom, Pastor Lynette, and apparently Ralph wants Toya recused from case, and Ralph wants 40% from Drew Sidor LLC from 2005 and a new entity. So that's 80% altogether. It's like I mean, like that waste of a life comment. Not this person. This person is amazing. Invest in her and send her all the love that she deserves. But that other waste of a life comment that I read, trying to say how they feel about me when they don't want to get to know me at all, but yet they came to my channel. It's like, Ralph, you do realize every time that you try to go after her, it just emphasizes your bullshit, right? It's called outrageous overshadowing. Dr. Phil talked about where whatever you do that's more outrageous than your partner, guess what? It diminishes their behavior. And they're not really being paid attention to because you're doing this shit, right? So apparently some documents got out and Drew, disillusioned the business and all that stuff. Listen, if y'all are getting a divorce, and like I said, I've never been a part of a divorce, but I'm like this. If y'all are getting a disillusion of y'all marriage and y'all get a divorce, then guess what? If it ain't what it ain't no more, then you can't be a part of it. Like, that's just from a common sense point of view. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a black man talking on YouTube. So then Drew was locked out of her home. Ralph, you know what you're doing, bro. There are crazy people everywhere. And do you not know some of these stalker cases with celebrities? Like, truly. You fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. So then Kelly is teaching Chloe how to drive, and Chloe wants a small BMW. Child, this is how I feel about kids and driving. This is just me. If I got a partnership when I have my kids, right? If I have a brand deal partnership, I'm the spokesperson for Honda, right? And Honda says, hey, we want to give your son or daughter a brand new Honda Accord, top of the line, best model, right? Just need you to take some pictures in it, do a content shoot, all that stuff, talk about the importance of driving. We're going to do, I'm a Honda driving school, and, we're going to make that a business, and, people can go online for driving school without, that. And if you pass driving school, then we'll give you a $200 credit towards the purchase of a Honda. I'm a part of that, sure. And my son or daughter says to me, I don't want that. Okay, cool. How's your friend doing that's homeless? Are they doing good? Good. Give me their number. Why you need their number? Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, you got some time? Meet me at Copeland's. Okay. I'm at Copeland's. Hey, listen. My son or daughter wasn't smart in terms of receiving this blessing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the car that could have been theirs. And also, too, don't worry about college. I'm going to pay for that. And I will pay you $10 million to come by the house for the next barbecue and flaunt the car in my daughter or son's face. That's how I am. Now, for some of you, going to be like, now, Bray, that's a bridge too far. I'm sorry. Last time I checked, in the words of LeBron James, nothing is given, everything is earned. My dad said to me, you're going to go work or you're going to go to school, but you're going to do something in life. So, if I can get up off my behind and try to make $1 out of 15 cents, my kids can do the same damn thing. I don't get that. Now, Chloe wants a small BMW. My thing is this: take the blessing that you got and roll with it. I had a point in time where that happened for me. I had to take advantage of it. That was my fault. I knocked myself out of my own blessing. I regret every single day. But I also recognize, too, that I own my mistakes, though. And must know that what do you need a small BMW for? BMW is still a car. It's a vehicle that gets you from A to B. It's just a nicer interior. You do realize Android Auto works on BMW just like it works on Honda, right? It works on Maserati or a Lamborghini just like it works on a Chevrolet or GMC, right? But hey, that's Chloe's point of view, right? Far be it from me to talk about somebody's kid. But she said she wanted a small BMW. But that was just my perspective. If Chloe's a good kid and Kelly can afford it, go for it. But it seems like Kelly is not moving off of that stance of getting what's the thing called? A Honda Civic hatchback. That's what it is. And then Chloe was repeating her mom's phrases. I thought that was hilarious. So then Drew Sidora, we're back with Drew Sidora now, 2 years in court. Her mom says, of course, made a dumb decision with the living arrangements because, they didn't think about the kids. And, Drew has been trying to make it normal for the kids. And my thing is this. At some point in time, right, and this is Ralph. Why in the hell would you want to stay in a basement when you could have your own place, bro? Like, I mean, I get you want to see your kids and everything, but bruh, if a man don't like a woman no more, he ain't gonna stay around. Like, bruh, like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So then we're with Porsha. So Shamia meets up for lunch. And Shamia asked how your week was, and I think it was some jewelry event, something like that. But then you forgot to mention bowling. So Shamia says that there's a lot that she does there's a lot that she does to mask, right, to protect the friendship. And here's the thing, Shamia. What I've come to realize is, why mask up for others when their mask is off for you? Why mask up for others when their mask is off for you? Why mask up for others when their mask is off for you? Like, sorry. Like, if you are making investments in ways and you're moving mentally the mountains in your head to make space for a person, and they're not doing it for you, why the fuck do they deserve your friendship? In the words of Karen Huger, when you move like a friend, I'll be a friend. Just keeping it a book. Just saying. Portia's feeling uncomfortable. Child, you are uncomfortable with Bolo and not wanting to admit that. You are uncomfortable by, Tamron Hall doing her job when she's an actual, factual, smacktual journalist. Were you uncomfortable when you lied about Candy Burris and Dob Burris drugging you drugging you and raping you in a dungeon that could have ended Candy's life. And the only reason why you even got a career is because Nene and Candy fought for you to come back on the show. So if it wasn't for a recommendation, you would not have gotten into the university, sweetheart. And Shamia says something very interesting. She said, and I quote, I want the Porsche that's now on camera. And Porsha said that, well, not Porsha, but Shamia said that Porsha said, I would need to get paid more to be who I am off camera. What? And then you're crying and everything like, it's too hard. Don't make this uncomfortable for me. Really though? That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing. So you want to get paid more off camera, being yourself, instead of just being who you are. Okay, Joe. It was a very one-sided conversation. Like, Porsha really didn't give anything to the timeline. No, she didn't. She did. Erica Fleming, good to see you, my friend. By the way, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful sister right here. Love that sister right there. But yeah, she didn't give nothing in the conversation. I mean, child, you know what you should have done? You should have just came in with some shades on. And how does that make you feel? I see that hurt you very much. What I'm hearing you say is, I guess what you should just wore some sunshades, sunglasses, wherever the hell. Like, Go Naked hair has more range and freedom and flexibility of living in their truth than the tightness, the constrictiveness, and everything in between of the non-existent conversation that you had, Porsha. Really? Understood, my friend. Understood. I hope work went well today. And by the way, we got to catch up in the DM. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for being a real one. I appreciate you. But seriously, though, it's just like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's just like you said that you wanted to screw Angela's, husband. It's just like, I don't know what it is. But it just seems like, to me, there's like this mental capacity that these reality stars feel that I'm going to do what I want to do because I got a cavalry behind me. And I'll never forget what I said on Dr. B's Crib Almost Live at Black Squirrel Radio, Kent State University, when it came to the Republican National Convention when 487 was here. I said, just because these Republicans are embracing you for a moment doesn't mean they're going to receive you to be in their family, to be a part of the experience, right? And I said, listen, if you're part of the cavalry, right? If you want to charge from the back with hate, right? Eventually that message gets up front. And when you say, hey, charge! Everybody parts. And the people are coming. Everybody just looking them down at you, just damn. Did he not, or did she not know a thing about you? Did they not know about cohesion? Did they not know about understanding the assignment? But if you charge from the front, if you charge from the front with love, then you have everybody go with you. You get more flies with honey than with vinegar. I'm just saying. Why do you think Cinnabon is one of the top brands in the world? Because they give a fuck about the quality of the experience. Anybody can make cinnamon rolls, but it takes Cinnabon making their cinnamon rolls with that special macaroon cinnamon and that special cream cheese icing that has been flipped, reversed, and distributed every way possible. Y'all remember, how many of y'all remember the Cinnaminis from Burger King? You get those Cinnaminis, you get some sausage biscuits, get some coffee or some orange juice. I'm just saying. Low key. Now I'm a Sausage McGrill's fan from McDonald's, okay? I'm such a fan of Sausage McGrill's from McDonald's. Okay, I'm such a fan for Sausage McGrill's from McDonald's that I feel like this. McDonald's, I'm loving it. I really am loving it. And you know, I wish Popeyes would do breakfast where, listen.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. I wish they would take that chicken sandwich and make some hot honey or some syrup and serve that for breakfast at Popeyes. I wish they would do that. But we can't all get what we want. Like, come on now. Like, seriously. Is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing, child. And I say all of that for this fact, right? When it comes to, you know, reality TV and stuff like that, right? When it comes to, you know, doing what you want to do. I think these stars forget to recognize that if you did not have the cloak of reality TV, would you get away with a fifth quarter or a half of the shit of what you did on television? Now, for those of you who might have missed it, I did a State of Black Media town hall discussion on this channel. And I brought up, give me a moment. This network.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
and you know, I utilize Nubian TV and Melody Cherie in my commentary for this. I said the State of Black Media is broken. You got Disney, you got NBC Universal, you got Warner Bros. Discovery, you got Fox, you got Nexstar Media Group, you got Paramount, right? Disney does not have a black network. NBC Universal doesn't have a black network, but a lot of black people watch Bravo. You got Warner Bros. Discovery, which is the whole point for network. You got Fox, which got Fox Soul, but it's just streaming, and I don't think really it's hidden like it should be hidden. You got Nexstar Media Group, which has a CW, but they don't have any other networks. And then you got Paramount with BET. I said the State of Black Media is in disarray because there's no unity in black media. Nobody wants to take a swing creatively. You gotta have this, that, and the third again, the done. And not to mention too, you have to culturally appropriate us in order for there to be traction for motion to halfway. Now, I'm gonna bring up something. Okay, I'm gonna bring up something now. This is not the shade. Okay, this is not the shade at all. I just want to show this. Okay, just want to show this. Now, this is Nubian TV right now. Okay, this Nubian TV. I'm literally gonna refresh it. Literally gonna refresh it. That's Nubian TV. I'm telling you, I'm not seeing a thing, right? And for anybody who says, Braylon, you make $1 out of 15, so okay. You do that. Because see, I don't gotta make anything up just to exist. I don't. Other people might, but I don't. Let me show you a little something. Oh my Lord, I mean, this comes to the territory of being the millionaire of social media. I gotta do it. I just gotta. So I'm gonna save as. I'm gonna bring this up. Let me go on my Facebook. Okay. Let me go to my Facebook. Yes. All right, let me get that there. Okay, yes. Then let me get So, let me show y'all something, okay? Let me show you something. Now, we're talking about the realms of what you can and cannot do, right? Okay, let me just show you. Okay. So here it is. That's NubianTV.net. Right here, that's NubianTV.net. It's a white screen. Okay. Now, when I was doing, the Stay Black Media, right? And this is going to relate to what I'm saying about when it comes to reality TV, we forget the parameters, right? Of do we make exceptions for reality TV because it's an escape? But will we make those exceptions for real life, for anybody we know? This was Nubian TV. When I pulled up the Watch TV tab, click it, that's what came up. So I said that to say this, right? If you're not investing in quality, why should people root for it? I'm just keeping it a buck. If you want me to root for something, you gotta give me something to root for. So when it comes to Porsha Williams and all these reality stars that feel like they can just do whatever they want to do, and they feel like their squad will be 10 toes down with them. No, squads can have dissent. But here's the gag. Just because somebody has their own mind doesn't mean that they're a hater. In the words of Roland Martin, if you do good, I'll talk about you. If you do bad, I'll talk about you. But either way, I'm going to talk about you. So, Porsha, you can't be upset with Shamia expressing herself when you're doing this, that, and the third of whatever you want to do, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You're not giving quality to Shamia. So why should Shamia give quality to you? And I heard of Shamia, going after Porsha's mom, this, that, and the third. Listen, Miss Diane said, watch out for Shamia. You don't think that if one of your friends, mama, said about you, watch out for you, and that apple don't fall too far from the tree about you, that you ain't gonna get pissed, that you ain't gonna want to be pissed, that you ain't gonna want to be messy, that you ain't gonna want to make it known that I don't play with this shit? It's cool when they do it. It ain't cool when I do it. It's cool when they do it, but it ain't cool when I do it. It's cool at all when they do it, but it ain't cool when I do. What are we doing here? If you can't match the energy and give a fuck, then catch your energy and not give a fuck. But don't come on TV demanding this, that, and the third out of everybody else when your ass ain't doing a fifth, quarter, or a half of the shit that you asking them to do. So anyway, after that, we got shapewear from Britt. We got golfing coming up. And then Britt says that, you have whores or something like that. And then Phaedra's back. Freaking fracker back, child. That's your review. We're on take commercial break. We'll be back with more rap to this, child. I mean, that's lit. That's lit. I mean, and listen. And thank you, Erica, for those 3 100s. I appreciate that. And listen, me bringing up Nubian TV and the said black media was not trying to drag Melody Cherie. Nubian TV. I want Nubian to win. Actually, if we really want to be honest about it, who's been promoting Nubian every single show? This guy. But before I'm for Nubian or Melody or for Ladi Dati and everybody in the words of T-Talk with your girl, I am a media, cultural, social commentator first. And I cover everybody, right? And I said that how a company has a rise or demise is determined by their diversification and their accessibility of their audience. I know Melody can be bigger than doing 8-hour lives. She is bigger. She should be doing pop-up shops. She should be going to BeautyCon LA. She should be at the Bronner Brothers Hair Show. She should be at the Essence Festival of Culture, which is coming up. 4th of July weekend, New Orleans, Louisiana. About to relay that the good times roll, baby. And I understand that she doesn't want to give up control. But do you think any brand has ever not gone through hardship with control before? Art and commerce is the biggest war in the world of consumer consumption. And here's the thing. If you, right, let's just say that you have an amazing pie, right? Let's just say you have an amazing pie. And everybody tells you should sell it. And then you see other people's pies being amazing. And you get upset. Why is that pie selling? My pie is good. Have you expanded yourself? Or are you not investing enough? Now listen to what I say now. Melody and Nubian TV will get big, will stay big, and will be the biggest that we've ever seen. Because I love what Nubian's doing. Upscale black content. They always say if you want to know Or I'll put it like this. If you want to hide something from a person, black people, hide it in a book. But I believe that, guess what? There should be a male pop-up. There should be a 7th Avenue pop-up shop special on Nubian TV. They can't do documentaries on Mel's trips when she goes, to network and hustle and stuff. She could do a property preservation show on Nubian TV. The 7th Avenue Beauty Cruise. Been told y'all about that idea a long time ago. Charter a cruise ship. Figure out what people want to do, right? Charter a cruise ship. Have special excursions. Bring some of your homegirls on there famous. And then you tell the spa, hey, can y'all use my products all week long? Give everybody this, give everybody, I was about to say a discount, but give everybody a welcome back along for discount. There should be a 7th Avenue Beauty Con. It doesn't have to be big as Beauty Con, but you make it for your audience. And beauty is not just in skincare and hair care, but it's in fashion. The beauty behind your mental health. Right? So I say all this because I want us to win. And Erica Fleming says, I get why she does it, because many companies want you to alter your ingredients once they get their hands on it. I think that's where we're wrong. Absolutely, fully agree. And here's the thing, right? I'm not talking about her ingredients. I'm talking about her exposure, right? Because like I said, the 7th Avenue Beauty Cruise should be happening. 7th Avenue Beauty Con should be happening. 7th Avenue Beauty Motivational Summit should be happening. 7th Avenue Sleepover Weekends should be happening. It should. Hell, you could probably do a 7th Avenue Beauty Music Festival. Get some artists, have them wear some 7th Avenue stuff as they're performing. Like it. So when I'm saying with this episode, Tyler, let's be honest. Sometimes honesty comes off as harsh criticism because that's how we're consuming it. But if you be still, turn up the mental, and listen in, that tough love is actually a fighting energy of you can be more. I've had those conversations before. Erica has had those conversations before. And like I said, I know logistically it might take a lot. But you don't know what you can do unless you try. That's all. So you probably wonder, how does this relate to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Cynthia Bailey did a wellness summit. That went well, right? Kim Fields did a summit. That went well, right? And absolutely, for sure, especially with people you care about. Now, here's the thing. Because I was on T-Talk with Your Girls Live earlier, and somebody said, Brain, you give good ideas all the time. The reason why I'm able to give so many good ideas away is because this is the gift God gave me. If you're always working in your gift, I'll say this, if you're always working in your gift, you always have your gift. I'm a big believer in that. Once she gets through these cases with Jelly Bean Hair, I think we'll be seeing her doing even more. Oh, absolutely. And like I said, I can only imagine what it is to be a full-time mom, right? To be a full-time mom, to be an entrepreneur, to be a motivational speaker, to run your own production company, to do property preservation, to be a community leader, to be a philanthropist. Not to mention, on top of that, be a sister, be an auntie, be a cousin, be a niece. So please understand, I want Melody to win because I believe that what Mel has is a sensual relatability. What do I mean by sensual relatability? And this relates to Real Housewives of Atlanta because there's a sensual sensibility with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. What's the sensual sensibility? It is a sensuality of being intimately connected with seeing yourself on TV. There's an intimacy with the show coming on once a week. You get to know these women intimately and their sensuality in terms of how they are as a wife and how they are as a mother, how they are as an entrepreneur, how they are as a homegirl. That intimacy of seeing them in their roles and seeing how sensual you connect to that, it's a vibe. And when you're not getting that and you feel like it can be more, it can come across as agitating. The title says, let's be honest. Honestly, I believe Melody is going to win her lawsuit. I believe Nubian will be great. But also, too, in the same token, we can always invest in our own by saying what needs to be said. And just because we say what needs to be said doesn't mean we're against them. Like I said to my sister, if somebody is speaking to you, that's a good thing. That means they care about you. But if they don't say nothing, that's when you should be worried. And for anybody that believes I am on Melody's side after I almost got my channel taken down, and Lati Dati and everybody has come against me, this, that, and the third, not to mention 8-hour lives moderated. If my frequency of the vitality of how I moved is not enough of a resume for you to know that I rock with Melody, I don't know what to tell you. Because you always have that one Braylon Lee on the team that says what needs to be said. It ain't going to be nice. It ain't going to be kind. It ain't going to be pretty. But just know this, if there's an assignment that needs to be done and you make a call, hey, you got it? It's done. I was so concerned. I was so consumed with my kids, school, sports, and my business along with my 9 to 5 after my divorce. I don't know where Mel gets the energy to do all that. I don't know where Mel gets the energy to. She has to do all that she does. It's impressive. Oh, absolutely, and thank you for saying that. Because like, I remember when it came to Nubian TV, talking to them about internet and stuff, they said they didn't need my live streaming capabilities and stuff. But it's just like, yo, if you did, right? I'm just giving it a buck. If you did have my live streaming capabilities, right? You guys will have over 600 shows by now, because I'm on pretty much every day. But also, too, I want you to know something. For all that I'm saying, I'm also not wishing hell upon them. You notice that? You notice that? You notice that? Sometimes in life ain't always going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be some stormy weather. Shout out to Lena Horne. But if in the midst of that stormy weather, you can at least recognize that there is sunshine and rainbows, you're good. Sometimes we are so caught up in sunshine and rainbows that we can't recognize the rain and the thunder. Just because we recognize it doesn't mean that, oh my God, the world's ending. No, it's an event that's happening. it will pass. But if you don't recognize the event, you can't move through the event. Oh my Lord, that's a word. That's a word. That's a word. That's a word. If you don't recognize the event, you can't move through the event. If you don't recognize the event, you can't move through the event. If you don't recognize the event, you can't move through the event. You know, if the Oprah Winfrey Network was smarter, do you not know our own con would be lit? Yeah. You know how cool it would be to have a Oprah's Favorite Things live? But you don't know that you're at Oprah's Favorite Things at OwnCon. Because you got to buy a ticket and you're like, oh, this is nice. Hey, you know the show. And then you see Oprah, you know, come out with a present, talk about, you know, when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, if it had not been for him on my side, where would I be? You know, let me open up this present. Wow, there's a bell. I'm not hearing anything in this bell. You know what? Hey, can y'all turn the sound up? Wait a minute. Why am I? It's beginning to look a lot like Favorite Thing. Can you imagine? You're at OwnCon and you walk away with free stuff from Oprah's Favorite Things live? Can you imagine Harpo hookups at OwnCon? Can you imagine our own marketplace where Melody could do 7th Avenue beauty sales? And other own celebrities can do what they do? Imagine exclusive previews of new own shows. You know, I kind of wonder if there's a network kind of already doing that. I wonder. Is it coming out in November? Is it going to be happening in Vegas? What's the network? What's the damn? Oh, it's Bravo. Like I said, back to my original point, is if you want us to root for you, you gotta give us something to root for. And Porsha, some people don't like your ass because you don't give them nothing to root for. You don't. You want to do what you want to do, but you can't recognize that everybody else got the damn option to do what they want. You want to not be held to account for what you're not doing. But yet you want to hear thee, this is the fucked up piece of shit you are. So you feel like a decree can be made on Shamia, but Shamia can't make a decree on you? Child, please. I'm going to turn my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, I had time today. I had time. I've had time today, or I got time. I've been a little disappointed with Porsha lately. I don't like how she's moving this season or how it's being portrayed, whichever it is. No, I feel you. I feel like at this point, Porsha coming back to Roa was just to still exist in the world so she could have a distraction from her divorce, and the chick ain't bad. I feel like that's why she came back. Because she said to Andy Cohen, and I quote, right, that she was good of being off Roa for her mental health. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. So now that you back on the show, everything everybody else's fault and nothing is your fault at all? Nothing? Nothing at all? And you know, to that point that I made earlier, right? We can't make more ways and spaces for people on reality TV than we do for people in our real lives. Because let's keep it a buck. If somebody moved with Porsha's energy, right? Well, let's just say somebody had a platform that big, right? In your real life, would you have a tough love conversation with them, or you'll be like, oh, you know what? You got a name. You big enough. You know what? It's going to be all right. Everybody loves you. So, yeah, we'll just accept anything from you. No, if you don't accept anything from your family and friends in real life, what the fuck makes you think you should just accept anything just because of status? What the fuck? Child, feel how you want to feel. Feel how you want to feel. Feel how you want to feel. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Right? I'm just keeping it a buck. Because you know what? To be real with y'all, some of y'all are desperate for Love and Marriage Huntsville to come back. Y'all are so desperate for it to come back so you have something to talk about. Princes and princesses try to pivot. Kings and queens just do it. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord Jesus. Princes and princesses try to pivot. Kings and queens just do it. Princes and princesses try to pivot their content. Kings and queens just fucking do it. Do you know why Ken Power's so big? Because he can do anything within the world reality TV. Anything. Why do you go to Target? Why you go to Walmart? Why you go to Kroger? Is it because of the prices? Is it because of the layout of the store? Or is it the diversification and the accessibility of how you can be got as a customer? So let me ask you something. If all these corporations ain't one-dimensional, ain't one-trick ponies, ain't just doing anything, ain't doing just anything just to have anything, but they're doing something and they've been lasting throughout the years because they're always about something. What the fuck makes you think you doing anything is going to allow you to have a career where you're going to be able to sustain yourself? And if you don't like how I'm talking, I can only imagine how pissed off that you would be at your bosses. Because bosses, executive groups, they talk. Okay, what's this person's name? How long have they been here? What's the consistency of their energy? What's some of their accomplishments? What's some of their, what are some of their failures? What do other people say about them? See, here's the thing. people will get big mad at the game when it comes to other people, right? I can't believe, or no, I'm sorry. They'll make excuses for other people playing the game or being one-dimensional. Oh my God, I can't listen. Why you play the game this way? You so one-dimensional. You just but yet you'll defend somebody one-dimensional. If the place you work at is one-dimensional, but yet you defending somebody or a platform that's one-dimensional, how much sense does that make? You don't want your job to be one-dimensional. You want to have advancement, but yet you're supporting a platform that's one-dimensional. You make your platform off of one thing. Do y'all think the presidency of the United States is just one thing? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I am just asking a question. Y'all can do what the hell y'all want to do. I said my 5 statements earlier. I said who would be a real content creator, who ain't a real content creator. Listen, y'all do what you want to do. But doing what you want to do one-dimensionally is holding you back from what you need to do so you can have a diversified legacy. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Like I said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply, child. We'll be back right after this.
Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. H-I-C-A-S, H-I-C-A-S, H-I-C-A-S. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. C-H-I-C-A-S, 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 C-H-I-C-A-S.
Each of you are in a relationship with somebody you have never met before.
We have been chit-chatting for about 5 months. We have been together for 4.5 years now.
I'm gonna go meet my man.
I'm just hoping that he likes me in real life.
I've been keeping something from you.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the goal. Oh. Oh, that thing is indestructible. Sorry.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, A shadowy world of monsters and mystery. New wonders in the wizarding world. And a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks. A variety of spectacular themed hotels. And incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm loving it. I'm loving y'all right back. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you as always. And yes, that is Epic Universe, everybody. I just want you to know Wednesday will be the media day opening. So for the rest of you, it will be opening on May 22nd. That is going to be a very epic day for sure. Hey, it's Florentine. Good to see you, brother. I hope all is well with you. It's always good to see you, my friend, for sure. So, but yes, indeed. You know what I mean? Like I said, just because you are, I'm gonna put this. Always, and I've always said this too. Just because, just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen, right? So while it may be difficult to want to keep going in life, right? The people who need to know you, they will find you. Don't worry about being seen by everybody. Because let me tell you something. I'd rather be in peace with 1, 2, 5 people and have myself a frolicking good time mentally, rather than being seen by everybody and be in pieces just because I'm not fitting somebody's point of view. Just keeping it above. Because you're not going to fit everybody's point of view. If you try to fit everybody's point of view, you're going to end up failing. You will. You will end up failing. You will end up failing. Just keeping it a buck. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I look at it like this. If somebody really values their worth, right, based on how much they are seen, then they were never a content creator, or they never had a career to begin with. Because if you are more worried about how big you are than the quality of what you're giving, you've already lost the plot. You already lost the plot. You have already lost the plot. The amazing thing about my content is all you have to do is just hit play. Now, some people may say, oh my God, you got 5 commercials. Child, the reason why there's 5 commercials is because sometimes there's things happening before the show. Maybe I might be having a day that y'all don't know nothing about because it's not y'all damn business to know. And I need those 5 commercials to get my mind right before I give to y'all. That part, a true leader isn't worried about that. You can't lead while looking back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, like I often say, try to do a 5th quarter or a half of what I do. I say for about 3 weeks. Try it sometime. You will mentally have a stroke. Because what I do is not weak content. It's not. I give it to you hard, strong, and fast from the jump. From the time I am on the mic to the time I close the mic, I give you everything I got. Because it makes no sense for you to come over here for an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, and I just do enough to just make my existence known. Doesn't make any sense. You know how many lives I've wished people would have been at? I wish it was 1 million people for the Walt Disney World Live. I really do. There was a rebrand plan. But you know what? I recognize that sometimes the assignment is bigger than being seen. Oh, absolutely. It's never enough for them. Never. You know what the crazy thing is? There are reviews, right? There are reviews right now of Epic Universe. And, you know, of course, there's the reviews of, you know, people saying that, you know, Epic Universe is a good part because they definitely done their thing. Without question, they have definitely done their thing. But you know what? There are already people saying, what's next? They're looking at expansion pads. Right? They already want they want to know what's in the expansion pad. They're not even being still enough to be like, oh, wait a minute. These are 5 different worlds in one bar. Wait a minute. Let me just enjoy the worlds that we got before I start demanding more. So believe me, you are never going to please anybody. But it's better to not please everybody than to please everybody, but yet you're not happy with yourself. I'm just keeping up with y'all. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, the grand opening ceremony has not happened yet, but people are already asking for the expansion pads of what is next, right? They're already asking for that. They got reviews about the wait times and stuff like that. And it's just like, you know, wait times are going to be wait times, right? Now, of course, I'm sure that they will fix it. They have to, because it's about to be what? Actually, they actually will have to fix it. They will have had to fix it last week, the week before that, because all they really have is one day, because the media opening is the 21st. That's the media opening day. You understand? That's the media open day. And then the grand opening is on the 22nd. So yeah, I know. Yeah. My thing is this. if you're going to opening day, be kind to everybody. People always, yeah. No, I agree. They're not enjoying the day for sure. I fully agree. And like I said, I feel like this. If you're going on opening day, don't be a burden on the team members more than they already have, right? Don't be a burden on them. Don't be a burden on them. I just saw that they are having a live stream on May 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I may do that on the 21st. We'll just go live at 7 o'clock, which 21st is a Wednesday. So Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, we'll go live at 7. We may do blue carpet coverage at 6, but I feel like sometimes in life, and this is a very true statement, at least in my opinion, I feel like other countries know how to appreciate celebrations more than we do. Because all we know how to do is be in misery, strife, and toxicity. That's all we know how to do. That's it. Somebody, gets their debt paid off. Well, why they got their debt paid off? Can you just be happy? No, it should be me. And we wonder why depression is so high. Because maybe the environment is toxic. Did you ever think about that? If you take somebody out the environment and put them around in a good environment, maybe they might be a good person. Just a thought. But hey, what do I know though, right? I'm just talking on YouTube. Go ahead. Everybody who is going to be complaining about Epic Universe, this, that, and the third, I promise you, y'all going to be at the grand opening celebration. Because like I said, it is the first time, right? In 25 years that park is open. I would be there live, sure would. I would definitely be there. You kidding? Because we gotta recognize the joy in the celebration, right? And I think that's why we don't know how to appreciate occasions, right? And it happens with weddings. Why isn't it me? Maybe it just ain't your time. Just because it's not your time doesn't mean you shouldn't be living your life. Come on now. I promise you, if Walt Disney World put in the plan, right? If Walt Disney World put in the plan that I put in, I promise you, I would be going to Disney World by myself right damn now. They put in everything I did in that rebrand plan. I promise you. I promise you, and I promise you. Because here's the thing, right? If you're waiting for people to join your show of life, you're going to be waiting on some contracts for a very long time. And I've said this before. Some of y'all have been a part of people's shows for years. You've been in your best friend's life for 10 seasons. How are the ratings looking? Just keep it up. How are the ratings looking? What's the traction with y'all connection? Are they more of a resource or a hindrance when you're in episodes with them? Y'all know we use me as the foundation of how we look at everything over here. Some of y'all have been in people's seasons way too long, and you know you needed to cancel you being a part of that cast for a long time. Some of y'all keep having season finales with people and you think, oh, it's just a season finale. We'll do a reunion and, new season of friendship. We're going to be, okay, it's going to be a whole new season. Then next season finale, well, I thought it was going to be different. I'm going to hang in there. The next one, okay, I really am tired. Then it's just like you get with yourself, or yourself, and by yourself, and you're like, you know what? Damn, it's just a cast to me. Man. That part. Some of them have canceled you. But you know what? What a blessing it is to be canceled. Because let me tell you something. Some of those shows weren't doing you no good, no how. You're holding on to being in that cast and on that show with that person's life because of how it's making you feel. Because of the connection that it formed for you. And it's a part of your Iron Man nuclear reactor. Yeah, exactly. I know what you're thinking, Braylon. I'm not Iron Man. I know you're not. But do you recognize something? The only reason why those Iron Man suits work is because Tony Stark gave a fuck about the core of what made the suit work. In order to make the core of the suit work, you gotta put it through some testing. You gotta put it through some trials. You gotta report on the findings. And when those findings are failures, you can't let that determine if you are going to wear the suit or not. Because if you want that suit to work, you're going to figure out a way for that arc reactor to make it do what it do. I said a metaphor a while back. I said, y'all, sometimes it's not the phone that's broken. Sometimes it's the cable we plug them in with. I'm going to say that 2 more times. I hope you get the metaphor. I said, sometimes it's not the phone that's broken. It's the cables that you allow to be plugged into. Sometimes it's not the phone that's broken. Sometimes it's the cables that you allow to plug into you. Some friends are like a 100-watt, 10-foot cord. They're long enough for you to be in the bed with. Some of them are long enough for you to be in the media room with. And then other cords, they're short enough on travel trips. But what happens when that little piece doesn't charge you up right? You still keep trying to plug that into you, knowing it's hurting your battery life. Oh, okay. Okay, child. Okay. So that was just me who got that? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Y'all let me know if it's just me who just got that metaphor. Listen, I say a lot of shit from time to time. Y'all let me know if y'all just got the message. Like I said, some of y'all, let me see, sometimes you think someone is courted when you realize that you're fully courted with them and it's just a receiver, not a connector. Come on. Come on here, it's Florentine. Just keeping a buck with you. Like, y'all. The reason why darkness wins is because we allow it to rule. Uh-oh. The reason why the reason why darkness wins is because we allow it to rule. The reason why we allow darkness to win because we allow it to rule. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think Mickey plays with Maleficent and Fantastic? Or Fantasmic, rather? Mickey is going to do what he's going to do because it's his imagination. His imagination can only rule as he rules it, you dumb ucks. Some of y'all have allowed darkness to rule for far too long. Here's your notice. You're free. If you need a notice, you free. If you need a notice, you free. The reason why darkness wins is because you allow it to rule. I'll never forget a story I told some young people one time. There is a check from the bank. Actually, let me see if I can pull this up. Bank of ABUND. That's what I need. That's what I need. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. Because there's a lesson in this, and I've said this lesson on Periscope. I would carry this blank check, this Bank of Abundance check. Okay, this Bank of Abundance check. Okay. Now, I want you to think about this. Do you wonder why your life balance is so low sometimes? Because maybe, just maybe, you allowing people to write checks for you that don't even deserve access to your account. Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. You letting people write checks for you that don't even deserve access to your account. You allowing people to write checks for you that don't even deserve access to your account. When someone is writing failure, worthless, this, that, and the third, you do see what this check says, the Bank of Abundance, right? Okay. So when that person takes this check, right, this Bank of Abundance check to the Bank of Abundance, I'm like, wait a minute, this Erica Fleming, this is Florentine, this is Brandon Lee, this is whoever. Worthless. We don't accept that type of deposit here. And so they do their identity lock investigation. And what they realized was, oh, you try to write a check that your ass can't cash. Got it. So let's look up your number. Nope, you do not have an account here because your application got fucking denied. You from the Bank of Do Anything. Oh my Lord. Hold up. You from the Bank of Do Anything. We're the bank about being something. You ready for this? I gotta come on camera for this. Because y'all don't lose y'all rabbit ass minds with this. Just wait for it. Oh my Lord. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Ready? Okay. Man's checks always bounce back. God's checks always clear. Man's checks always bounce. God's checks always clear. Man's checks from the Bank of Just Enough always bounces back. But God's checks from the Bank of Abundance always clear. Because when it's a check that's getting deposited at the Bank of Abundance, please understand, that check that's being deposited, it has been through the top inspection to make sure there is no fraud, there's no identity theft, there is no mental theft. And because the Bank of Just Enough doesn't have enough, they got to make $1 out of 15 cents. They got to do trickery and deception and fraud. Always bounces back because they don't give a fuck about how they deposit into people. Back off camera. Do what the fuck you want to do with that information. I'm so good over here, I'm gonna be just fine. You know, it's funny. When I did what I did today, I was so heated because I'm just like, you know what? I got to do this show all over again. Well, not this particular show, but when I did the Diddy trial, I was like, damn, I got to do that show all over again. But you know what was amazing? In the midst of my Bank of Just Enough energy, guy said, hold up. Your account is worth more than the negative balance of people who will never be able to have a positive balance in this life or the life that they will get in heaven or hell. I need you to be better. So I redid the whole show because I got 3,000 people over here who look for this content. See, when you understand the assignment, you're able to complete the assignment. I just wanted to drop that in y'all spirit. I don't know if somebody needed that, but hell. Sometimes the most powerful messages don't come from the biggest stages with all the works. Sometimes the biggest messages comes from stages that give the best they have. As the fireworks are going off behind me here, and they give the best they have, not to prove themselves to people, but because they know whether you accept my best or not, I don't have to give it to you. But if you don't accept my best, I will always accept my own best for me. Amen. With that being said, y'all, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this damn review. Listen, the doors of the church are open. Won't you come? With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want one special, because you are always one of the best interests. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, our will be great together. And always remember, when you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you just recognizing that, hey, Porsha, when a Porsche has more value than you as a person, you might want to check that. Because a car has range. A car has functionality. But most of all, a car has value. Don't ever in your life tell other people what they should do when the equivalent of you is doing better than the person that you are. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved. Upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Whether there's a live reunion at BravoCon, okay, or they tape this thing, the truth is going to have to come out. There's only so much the cameras can do. In the words of Karen Huger, only judging what you're giving me. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings that are on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.